it used to be a tradition for me to eat Thanksgiving at the King house.
Oh yeah.
Big buddy, he'd give me hell, wouldn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Earl, you need
sideboard on that plate, Earl?
Oh, I'd load that thing up. Turkey and dressing and green beans and macaroni and cheese and, oh, Lord.
Oh yeah.
And then one time, we went out there on Thanksgiving. Ate Thanksgiving, and Mama sent us a plate back. Eat your plate back.
No, that was my Thanksgiving that we brought the plate back, wasn't it?
At your house?
I think so. Put them in the oven and turned it on 500 and went passed out.
Yeah.
I think that was from my house. But it's the same premise.
Right. Right.
You talking about
the story you were talking about, though.
You talking about, if you put food on a plate and warm it up, well, can you imagine if this food was on a plate and it's been in the oven for 8 hours on 500? So the food, you couldn't even tell what the food was, but the food and the plate was all the same.
It done
It
gelled
just
together.
it was, we had, I don't guess you can melt stone, but whatever it was, we did.
Y'all was in there doing science.
Well, yeah. And
Accidental science.
Yeah, doing pottery.
we get up and say, damn, that's something smells good, terrible.
Yeah.
And we look in there, and there they are, just laying in there.
Well, that's kind of a good thing. It gave you hell about loading your plate down. We skipped that step with us. Just told us we was fat.
Yeah. I think that was probably a part of the joke. Like, oh, yeah, Earl, you're getting a lot of food.
Yeah, watch these boys.
Me and Big Buddy kind of, we had a...
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Ours wasn't really a back and forth. It was more one-sided. Like, hey, you fat. And we were like,
Congrats.
well...
Don't eat all the dressing, Josh.
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh, there was good days back then. Nene was there, and Miss Tina, and Big Buddy, and Chuck, and Buddy, and Candy, and
Oh, yeah.
The whole crew.
oh yeah, I think one year Bobby come home.
Seemed like on our Thanksgiving, we'd have like 23 people in the house.
Yeah, there'd be people there. I had no idea. I just called them cuz.
There you go.
And me too, and I lived there.
They thought I was an adopted son or something.
I thought y'all had 4 kids. We do. We do. Well, who's that? Well, that's Earl.
That's Earl right there.
Yeah, you know about him. Yeah, I remember Thanksgiving was always fun. Thanksgiving was never really fun. Never mind. I
don't know, man. I like Thanksgiving.
I like Thanksgiving, but like when you were a kid, like I remember when we was kids and we'd go to Thanksgiving, and you had to see all the family that you see them once a year, maybe twice a year. Mm-hmm. And then it was like, oh, we're supposed to be good friends. Like, nah, we're just related.
Yeah, I don't really
And all
like
them old people want to hug on you and stuff.
Oh yeah,
And they smell like old people.
Yeah.
I didn't like that.
yeah.
I didn't
Don't
like it at all.
when you take your shit out for the winter, you're supposed to remove the mothballs.
Yeah,
I think.
maybe toss it in the dryer, fluff it around a
Right.
little bit, do something.
Right, hang it on the damn clothesline out there for a little
We
bit.
will be breaking tradition this year at my family.
Uh-oh.
Ever since I can remember.
Which is almost 8 years ago.
Yeah. 6 at least. We've had Thanksgiving over at what we would call Mama Bill's house, which became Ruth's house.
Yeah.
Mama Bill's his grandma.
Yep.
And
No,
Ruth
and
was
you say
Ruth's
Mama
my
Bill,
aunt.
you didn't know. You thought maybe it's transgendered, but something. No, it was Mama Bill. That's your grandma.
I'll tell that story next. But anyway, for as long as I can remember, back to my childhood, we had Thanksgiving on Friday,
Yep.
mind you, over at Mama Bill's house. Well, now that it's been sold, this will be the first Thanksgiving in my memory not to be held over there.
Now is it going to be at Big Earl's house?
No, it's going to be at my retarded sister Beverly's house.
She lived down on Dr. John Road, up on the hill.
Yep.
Because they won't see people coming,
Yeah.
so they'll know how
Smart.
many.
I don't blame them.
I think they got an electric gate, like when 3-4 cars go up, and that's all. They just shut that gate.
Well, that's the new
enough.
moat.
Yeah.
That's the new moat.
New moat.
So
Modern
Mama
day
Bill, here's the story on Mama Bill. When my oldest retarded sister Melinda was born, which, by the way, happy birthday, Mender. Today's her 65th birthday.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. How old?
No joke.
65.
Shout out to
Woo!
Naomi. It's her birthday as well.
Who's
Crazy, Naomi.
is it? Tell her I said
Beautiful
happy birthday.
girlfriend.
Well,
happy
hold on.
birthday, Nate. Happy.
Is there any chance
Happy birthday
that
shout
Melinda's
out.
gonna hear this?
Well, this is going to be a
slim to none.
Yeah, this is coming out on Thanksgiving Day.
This
So
is going to be like a.
why
y'all wish
yeah, it's going to be a couple.
Happy belated birthday, Bender.
Melinda. Yeah.
All right, so here's the story on Mama Bill.
yeah.
When Melinda was born and started to learn to talk and all,
About 65 years ago.
64, 63 years ago, she learned how to
Talk.
communicate and
Oh,
other
no.
people.
That's about,
Yeah,
Well,
make noise.
You know how the kids, you try to
Yeah.
teach them whatever you want grandma and grandpa to be called, mama, papa, whatever, Well, it was going to be Daddy Bill and Mama Edna.
Okay.
Got
Well,
flipped, didn't it?
Melinda.
that was her name, by the way.
Yeah, it was Bill and Edna. So Melinda, she caught on to the Daddy Bill thing. But if that was Daddy Bill,
Well, Mama Bill.
well, that's Mama Bill.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
So Melinda started Daddy Bill and Mama Bill. Well, by the time my other retarded sister Beverly come along, it was Daddy Bill. By the time I come along, I mean,
It was
Yeah.
too late.
the whole town. I mean,
That
if
was
you-
her name. Yeah.
If you went somewhere and said, Mama Bill,
Yeah.
of course, now there's a few of the old people still call her Miss Edna,
Right.
but when she was teaching school and all, it just became Mama Bill,
It
and
just
that was
changed.
There you go.
Man, that's
that
awesome.
was her name.
Well, by the time you came along, they were like, "Listen, Earl, you get in line. We already
we
decided this
established
shit."
Look.
Yeah.
who's who, and that's
The rules have been set.
yeah. I mean, I was probably 15 years old before I knew who the hell Edna was.
Didn't even know
Who's
her
this
real
Edna
name.
y'all
Yeah,
keep
yeah.
talking about? I know
Edna,
Mama
y'all-
Bills. I don't know about y'all.
Yeah, that's like when people talk about Nanny. And they're like, "Oh, Myrtle. Like, who the fuck is that?
Yeah, who's that?
Who's Myrtle?"
Who's
Yeah,
that?
yeah. I'll tell you this, or let me ask you this. I'm not going to tell you this. I'll tell you after I ask you. But when
Now I'm
you eat,
confused.
I can.
He don't know whether to answer or not.
Yeah, I'm not even real sure what I'm going
I'm
to say.
scared.
I can speak for these cats because they know me. Right? They've known me a while.
Yeah, pretty good.
Most
one.
of your adult life.
Yeah, a lot of it. When you eat Thanksgiving, you said you normally eat it on Friday. When you eat turkey?
Oh yeah.
Okay, you eat ham.
Yeah.
Okay. That's really all I care about. When you
Now we're
eat
getting
it,
somewhere.
is it served hot or warm, or is it served,
Strictly turkey and ham. Now.
yes,
Talking
like
strictly.
lukewarmish, coldish?
It's room temperature usually.
Okay. Is it coming out of a fridge, or has it just been sitting out a while after it's been made?
These are important
I
questions.
really
Earl.
don't know because usually everybody brings
Yeah.
something. Like if Daddy's doing the turkey, he'll bring it over from his house. So I'm not sure
Gotcha.
What process?
whether it came out of the oven or came out of the fridge or been sitting out all morning.
Now, do you have a preference on how you eat? How it's when you eat it, you want it hot?
So basically,
care?
if you walked up and you had, ham, turkey, and you got a piece of that, just say ham, for example.
I prefer it hot.
Well, see,
Now, except when I make my turkey sandwiches
No,
Saturday,
no.
Sunday,
Yeah.
Monday, Tuesday.
After the
Now,
fact.
you pull her out of the fridge, little
Yeah.
mayonnaise,
Now that's
spread
a
it
turkey
out there,
sandwich.
make it, turn it black with pepper.
Yeah.
what you don't
Throw
know,
down.
Earl, he's asking this for a reason.
Yeah, like any
Okay,
good
because he had an
Christian
episode,
would eat it
Uh-oh.
hot.
like
an
when he was,
episode.
I don't know, 8 years old. It scarred him for life.
Yeah.
I mean,
He had
ain't
to
got
eat
over
cold
it yet.
ham?
Oh,
Well, I'll tell you what happened. So, and I won't name names, but I'll say this: I almost got in a fist fight with a
curious side of the family.
yeah, yeah.
But we're not going to mention names.
No, and I love them, and they, they're great people. But this was this almost ruined our relationship. So, and she knows it, But the first Thanksgiving,
Surprise, surprise, food was involved.
the first
Shocker.
Thanksgiving, I was new, a new boyfriend, new to the family, so I was, loading my plate up with most everything that I eat, and
Understand.
luckily
Need
it was,
sideboards on that plate.
yep, luckily it was a lot of stuff I did eat: turkey, ham, macaroni and cheese,
Green bean.
green bean casserole, corn, corn,
The
mashed
staples,
taters,
per
everything.
se, the staples.
I'm steering clear of the gelatin salad, and I'm also steering clear of the
what is that? Is that really
potato salad, which I would do
see
with
you.
anybody. Not not picking.
You
and
don't like
choosing.
those foods?
No.
And it's all because of that salad on the end.
Yeah.
If they just said,
Yeah.
if they just
It
said,
was
you know,
like
potatoes
potato-
with some pickles in there, he'd
Cold
probably ate
potato
it.
casserole. If they'd
Yeah.
have said that, he would have
Yeah.
probably ate it.
Oh yeah, any of that. But they put that salad on the back.
Gelatin
oh, hell
casserole?
No. I ain't
My God, he
involved
would
in
have
no
been all
salad.
Oh
over
yeah. What temperature do you cook
I
a
avoid
gelatin
them
salad?
salads.
Especially
warm
pear
or cold?
salad.
Oh
Yeah.
Oh God. That's what did it.
Yeah, we
for me.
ain't
Right.
gonna go back down that
So
road.
I go and I load my plate up and I go sit down at the table. Everybody starts eating, you know, got me a little mashed tater.
Wait a minute, well, you forgot to bless. Somebody had to throw a blessing in there somewhere.
They graced it.
Okay.
And they
They graced it.
then everybody, you know,
Okay, all right.
started diving in on their food, you know, and
we
I'm
just didn't want to leave that important piece out.
exactly as any good Christians will do.
That's right.
So they graced it, and then we started eating, and everybody's, you know, digging in. They're like, "Man, this is good. This is good." So I go to cut me a little stamp of ham out, you know, and
A little bite per se.
yeah, and a little bite, you know, say a stamp of ham because a little, you know, stamp
About the
is
size
a
of a stamp.
Yeah. Well, mine's about the size of one of them forever
Postcards.
stamps. You know?
Cover up half the envelope.
Yeah.
You
So
got
I-
the envelope size instead of the stamp size.
Cut me a big old bite, throw that bad boy in my mouth, and it is ice cold.
Mm.
And I almost threw up. And I, in the 17 years up until that point,
Always eating it hot.
yeah, like any good Christian should. Every Thanksgiving, every Christmas, meals are, if they're not hot, it's because they've been sitting out waiting on the other stuff to get done, so they're still kind
Yeah,
of
so
warmish.
at worst, it's probably lukewarm.
Exactly.
At worst.
This one,
Had come out of the fridge.
yeah, this
Freezer.
pig was raised in Antarctica. She was cold. And I got it in my, and I'm like, oh shit,
Now what am I gonna do?
Uh-oh.
because
I'm
I'm
messed up.
to the point where I'm like, I'm angry, and I'm about to throw up. I'm like, oh hell, this is the first one.
Yeah, you just got to chew it down.
So I
Chew
kind
it
of,
down. Bite
Did you
the
grab your heart and fall out of your chair? And spit it
no,
on
I
the
thought
floor?
about it. I thought about it. So I immediately I said, all right, I got to get out of here. So I kind of packed it in my jaw like a dip.
Well,
Got
Chipmunk.
got up and said, yeah, like more like a chipmunk. And I forgot my drink, and I went in the kitchen, spat it out, got a roll, you know, cleared my palate, went back, and,
with a King's Hawaiian roll.
yeah, got back, sat down, like, all right, not eating ham.
Now you
Ate
knew.
some more sides that I knew were warm. Got my bearings back. Cut me a stamp of turkey. Son of a bitch.
If it ain't cold.
All over again.
Did you get up and stomp out of the house?
I got up, went to the kitchen of the house that is now my house, that is around the corner, so nobody can see me. And I'm sitting there thinking, I'm just going to leave.
What do I do now?
You gonna slip out the back door, ain't you?
Yeah, I'm just going to leave.
Yeah, I gotta go.
And I thought, no, you'll be okay. So now
okay,
I'm
it's
sitting
just
there
cold
thinking,
ham.
how in the hell am I going to finish this plate? Because it's my first one. I got to finish it. I'm the biggest one there. If I don't finish it, it's
Like,
gonna be,
oh,
he
what's
didn't
up?
like the food.
What you really
Yeah,
think
what's
is,
up
how
with
in the hell am I gonna operate this microwave?
Now that's the real question.
And not let anyone know, oh, he's microwaving something.
Oh, it's not. Oh, it's good enough to eat, but it's not good enough not to microwave.
You didn't want that little bell to go off. So what'd you do? Hug the microwave, kind of.
Well,
Just
I
quieten it
did.
down.
So I tried to heat it, and I got one of those stick lighters. I just kind of held it over my fork for a minute, and I was like, "This isn't working."
This is a paper plate.
Yeah.
This is going to turn out bad.
So then I went back, and then I was, comboing
Works on my
everything.
crack. I don't know what the hell's wrong with this ham.
I was comboing everything where I was getting a bite of hot mac and cheese with a bite of turkey.
no, yeah.
Oh,
The
you
ham-
warming your turkey up, wasn't you?
Yeah, the ham. I might as well just scooted it in the floor. I wasn't touching it no more because ham is bullshit. Unless it's good, hot, pulled ham. This was ham that was
With a little
sliced
orange
out of
juice and,
a can. It was real thick lunch meat, basically.
I know exactly what you're talking
Yeah,
about. I know
it was
exactly
like
what you're talking about.
gelatin,
That boar's head gelatin meat.
and I was praying that I was not going to throw up before I. But I made it through.
You made it through, though.
We've been together ever since, and it's a sticking point now that I guess people are different because
That's
that's
right.
always been a thing. Apparently, like that side of Carrie's family, no
They
one's ever
co-ham.
complained until I did, and it didn't happen until about 2 years after this one that she was like, "Hey, Mom, I need you to,
Heat this
Heat
up,
Heat
a
up
bit.
that ham.
Warm up the ham. Warm up the ham.
right,
Do
So
what?
all's good now.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah."
That's the
It's,
main thing.
Yeah, and they do a good job of cooking, but like I said, normal people. I'm not saying they're not normal, but hot food.
What are you
The
saying?
real normal.
Hot food is better than cold food.
This is true.
Unless you got like ice cream or something. And if you put, I swear to God, if somebody else tries to convince me to put ice cream on my turkey, I'm going to lose my shit.
It's just 'cause you-
Ice
it's
cream
just a
on turkey.
Yeah,
It's
I
just
think
a
it's just
fa-
because I'm
it's a
fat. They're
fat
like,
thing.
oh, he'll do it.
Yeah, that guy will probably do
Like,
it.
no,
Yeah, it's-
not doing it. But
look
yeah,
like I would, but I'm not.
I'm thankful for you.
Yeah, thanks.
Since we talk about
Shit.
food anyway, I'm gonna tell you what happened to
Makes me feel good.
Okay, and
This wasn't a restaurant over in Spartanburg, was it?
I'm getting there.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Listen, I'm just gonna tell you what happened.
Mhm.
Okay, you make your own judgment but anyway. So I'm traveling, and I'm stopped at the diner in Spartanburg that I said I wasn't never going in again, but it lured me in. You know, I'm driving by and it's like a magnet dragging me in there.
Gotta go in.
Yeah, and so I pull into the diner, but I'm not out of the truck yet. I'm sitting in the truck getting ready to get out.
You're debating on whether you really want to go in or not.
That's exactly what I'm doing. Because I'll tell you why. Because here comes a man out the door, and listen, this man is 50 years old, say, and normal looking guy, but he is hairy, all haired up and everything, and he's got I say it's an overcoat, but it's kind of like a raincoat or something on.
Trench coat.
Yeah, something like that.
Looking like, well, is he looking like he could, withstand a rainstorm, or is he looking like he's going into, like a school?
I'm getting there.
I got you.
I want you to listen to this now. So he comes out, and I'm watching him come out, and, I'm getting ready to open my door and get out, and he's walking on down, I guess, to the parking lot to get in his car. And listen, I'm just telling you, okay, the man had a tail. That's the
He
same
had
thing
a
happened to
tail.
me. Oh, no. He had a tail.
Said
Coming
what
out
now?
under his
Listen,
coat.
I mean, he's got this coat on.
Yeah.
Okay, and the reason I know he got tail because the back of that coat is humped up.
Ah,
And when he walks, it goes like that right there,
yeah.
The man's got a tail, So you know what I do? I start my truck and I get the hell out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't going back that diner again.
So this is the true end of the diner stories.
Well,
For
now.
this one.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it might draw you back in. Let's be honest.
When he went to get in his car.
I didn't watch him.
like a
See,
mystical
you gonna ask me
creature.
questions. I don't. Cause once I saw that,
Yeah.
first thing I thought, Earl gonna be pissed because I didn't get my camera out.
Yep.
And I thought myself, I'm pissed because I didn't get it out.
Mm-hmm.
But now he done walked, all the way over to the parking lot and get ready to find his car, I guess, and get in.
Yeah.
But on the back of that trench coat, if you can imagine, here he goes, and on the back of that trench coat, it's up like that, and every time he walks, it goes like that right there.
Mm-hmm.
So,
What?
unless he's riding a broom, he had a tail.
Well, it sounded like he was happy though if it was going back and forth.
Well,
It was like
that's
he was wagging
exactly
his
right.
tail.
Yeah.
Either that, I
It must have
couldn't-
been a good meal.
he had a trench coat on, so I don't know how big he was. He could have been bobbling,
Yeah.
when he walked. But so that I learned two things. First of all, don't go to that diner no more. That's number one thing. Second thing is, I keep my camera in my back pocket because I got that I got that I can talk to my radio,
Yep.
and I don't need my camera.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yeah,
I
you
do need my camera.
Yes,
See,
you
that's
do.
what I learned. I do need my camera out of my pocket in the cup holder there. So when things like this happen, I can.
Yeah.
So if truth be told, you say you learned two things.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to have
Which
to
was a lot for me.
I know, but I'm going to have to expound on that a little bit and say, I think you relearned two things.
There you go.
Because we've been through both of these scenarios before
Mm-hmm.
where we thought you had learned not to go back to the diner and to keep your phone handy.
Yep.
But now you've had to relearn them due to a new recent episode.
Yeah.
So this time it's going to
Fellow
stick.
with a growth on his back.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not going to promise it's going to stick.
Yeah.
Because first of all, that diner got good hot dogs. Okay.
And
the
make you
second
grow a
thing-
tail.
And the second thing is a lot of times I forget I even got my phone.
Yeah.
I do too.
Only thing that would have made that better is if the, because trench coats have normally got a
Split
slice
in
in the back. If his tail just came right out there, was just hanging
Well,
out,
it did
that
have
was
split in
cool.
the back.
Mhm.
So he didn't have a long tail, but he had a tail.
It was
Had like a
bobtail. I bet
he
his
had
name
like
was
a
Bob.
nub tail.
Probably.
Oh,
You should have hollered, "Hey, Bob!"
So I mean, I don't know if his tail was done, if he got chopped off or wasn't full grown or whatever.
Got
But
nubbed out.
it was. If you've seen a cat how its tail goes up like that, well, that's how his tail was. It's sticking out that coat. You know, just the coat right at the vent. You could see it doing that right there every time he walked.
shit.
Dang.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I'm going back to Spartanburg.
No. You had a tail one time.
Yeah. Yeah. Still do. Still nurturing that. You know, trying to put Miracle Grow on it and see if it'll, you know,
Sprout.
get some, sprout some wings. You know, just to see. You know, I mean, because that'd be
Miracle
cool.
growing Red Bull.
No, yeah, no. Speaking of tails, I'm not the only one. There was a kid born with a tail,
Mhm.
not too long ago. Saw it on the New York Post. They're a pretty reputable
Yeah.
newspaper, I think.
I don't know so much about that. But,
Reputable.
you know,
Yeah, I
it's
don't
a
think they're very
newspaper.
Well,
reputable.
Speaking
But-
of tails, what were you gonna say?
I'm not the only
Kid
one.
born. Yeah, kid born
Not
with
the
a tail.
only one. Yeah.
We don't need to know that a lady had sex with a monkey. Like, that's her business. But
No.
speaking of monkeys,
No, we don't.
did y'all know
Since
they
you brought
have-
it up.
Yeah, they have monkey sanctuaries.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you know about them.
Well, don't mess with the monkeys is one thing I've
Number
learned.
one.
I've seen where that one monkey ripped that woman's face off.
Oh, yeah.
I ain't messing with a monkey.
So you say a
I'll
monkey
shoot him.
sanctuary?
Yeah.
Well, they got an altar they go to and kneel.
Well, I think I think it's more like a animal shelter for monkeys.
Oh.
Except not like it's a permanent non-kill shelter, so they just call it a sanctuary.
Like a homeless shelter for monkeys.
Yeah,
Exactly.
basically.
Exactly.
You know, if they catch one out, they wrangle him and bring
Yeah,
him
you
back.
know, like in the town, like
Yeah.
going about, you know, trying to be an extra in Aladdin.
trying to
They
pedal.
bring them to the sanctuary, and I think, you know, they just kind of keep them there.
Yeah.
I think.
But they have them, and I didn't know that they're more. They have more monkey sanctuaries than they have zoos, which was alarming
Where's this?
In this particular country or in the world?
in this country.
Which country is this?
This country is the United States.
Oh, there's more monkey sanctuaries than zoos in the United States.
Yes,
Oh, now
which
that's
is
a-
Now
alarming
that is alarming.
because there's a
Wow.
zoo about 45 minutes from here, which means there's probably a monkey sanctuary somewhere between here and there,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I don't know where they're hiding them.
I do.
Okay.
Spartanburg.
Just behind that diner in Spartanburg.
Must be. It must
At least
be.
one.
They do have occasional escapes.
Yeah, and
And they
maybe,
get dressed up like you won't recognize them.
maybe that's what he was doing. Maybe he had a monkey that was like, you know how you put a kid on your shoulder to let him ride on your back. Maybe he was just like hugging him around his waist. And he was like, "Look, you got to be
possibility.
quiet. You got to quit moving, or I'm never going to get you out of here." You know, tuck your tail.
Plus, you eat my hot dog.
Yeah, but they did. They have what are the monkey sanctuaries?
Yep.
And I thought,
Safe havens for monkeys.
yeah, but why don't you just call them what they are? Monkey shelters. Why you call them sanctuaries? It's not like they're.
It's all
They're
about the
real
image
nice.
of it. It's all about how you sell
Yeah.
it to the public, I think. A sanctuary is like, oh, okay, that's, you know, they take hurt monkeys. They take sick monkeys there. They
Yeah.
take fine monkeys there, probably, but, you know.
Nurse them back to health.
They-
Yeah, a monkey
they
shelter.
Nurture them.
Yeah, a shelter implies, like, hey,
You got 30 days to adopt this dog, or
yeah, this monkey's going
We gonna put him
about,
down.
you know, 29 more days. So
Yeah.
somebody come get him.
He's a good monkey, too.
Yeah.
He ain't got no hair on his ass, but
But
he's a good monkey.
Yeah, I don't. I couldn't believe there were that many monkeys. Somebody said that there were more monkeys on Earth than there are.
Spiders.
No.
Oh.
Than there are. What other animal was it?
Camels.
Maybe
Horses.
I don't know, man. I was alarmed to find out that there were that many monkeys.
Period. Not
Yeah,
just
just in
sanctuary.
general?
Monkeys, period.
well, it must
That's
be.
pretty scary.
It must be. What's the right word? More prevalent in certain areas of the country, because around here, I don't know anybody that's got any monkeys.
I don't either, but I saw one on the lake the other day, or near the lake, like he was skipping rocks.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I thought,
He just
who's
enjoying
that
his
little
fall
furry
day.
boy? You know, that was a monkey.
That was a monkey.
And then I tried to. Then that's when I started doing my research about monkeys and how one's just loose by the lake.
Just out there skipping rocks.
Maybe that's
like
why
I
the
said.
lake house hasn't sold you. Maybe there's a monkey just causing mischief
Skipping
when
rocks.
people come look at it.
But here again, you saw a monkey skipping rocks on the lake,
Yeah,
and it never crossed your mind to get your phone out and get a little snapshot of that.
That initially was my plan, but when the monkey and I locked eyes, I reached for my knife.
Oh, okay.
You know,
Instead of my phone,
because there's one thing.
You had priorities. there.
I
Get
can't
that.
beat a
One
monkey
thing
to death
about
with
it,
my phone.
monkeys are aggressive.
Yeah, and I'm not going down to a monkey, to a little one especially. You know, this one's about 4 feet tall.
Now, I was gonna say like a chimpanzee or orangutan. I could accept that just because they're big.
Well, see what you got to remember too, and you're
Gorilla,
pretty smart about that
100%.
because if somebody, if you and the monkey, gonna throw hands, somebody gonna have their phone out recording you.
Yeah.
And it's gonna look like you big old heifer beating the crap out of this little bitty hairy boy.
Right.
On the side of the lake.
Yeah.
You'll be on the news tonight.
It looks
Yeah.
like you had too many
Probably
white
charged with
claws out
something.
there
Yeah.
just beating Kyle's ass.
Looks like I had too many Four Locos, and my monkey and me got in a damn argument. Now we're not on speaking.
I'm
terms.
driving the jet ski this time.
Yeah.
No, I am.
That'd have been funny if he had a little jet ski.
That would have been funny.
I thought of a new product, and I want to get y'all's opinion when we come back from the break. Bowling helmets.
Needed or not?
I thought of a new business idea for us.
I thought of a new business idea for us too.
Go ahead.
Well, this was tombstones.
Okay.
And Earl made me think about this. We got a friend named William T. Fricks, and they did his tombstone, but they just put initial WTF on it.
Yeah.
So everybody goes by and looks, what the
Yeah.
every time.
That's a good idea.
Right.
Just initializing them. I was thinking, anything about beekeeping?
Beekeeping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You got
Keep
some.
them away from me.
You got some
They'll
bees?
sting your ass.
No, Brent does. Brent
Okay.
Roney.
You got some bees?
There we go.
He's a bee farmer.
Yeah.
He's a farmer that's got bees.
Yeah.
There we go.
That's why I said a bee farmer.
This one might have legs then, because I was
He's
thinking
not a
about-
farmer, I'll tell you that. He's a bee farmer.
I was thinking we could do a line of
Honey?
and bee products.
Yeah.
Beeswax, chapstick.
Yeah, we could do
beeswax,
that. A guy named Bert had some pretty good success with
Yeah,
that.
we just rip off what Bert was doing, and we call it Hannibal Nectar.
Oh, we will call it Ernie's. You know what we call it Ernie's?
Well, you at
No.
least got the name.
Yeah, that's really all I had was the name.
Hannibal Nectar.
Yeah, Hannibal Nectar,
That's pretty cool.
and the logo could be a bee with the mask.
Face on, yeah.
Yeah,
Well, you got the marketing for it down. That's for sure.
the rest of it's kind of up to you guys. So
It's kind of sketchy. Yeah.
Patent pending. Okay.
How can we use a pop-up fence in that one?
real tight mesh, I bet. But anyway, that was a brief idea I had, and I thought, that'd be a good name for a. It doesn't have to be bees. It could be anything with. It could
Wax.
be fruit, nectar. Yeah,
I'm not sure
Well,
it's
the
probably.
honey is the nectar part, so
right.
the honey is what you would probably sell under the.
Nectar.
And you could make the little bottle, have it formed
Like the
with
mask. Yeah.
You could roll it in on what's the stand-up gurney hand trucks. You can
Hand
roll it
trucks,
in
you
on
roll,
hand
them,
trucks.
roll them
yeah.
in on hand trucks. Or have like a little
That's a
cardboard
stand-up
hand
gurney,
truck.
hand trucks.
Yeah,
I
basically.
didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you were on a gurney and it tipped over, then it you stood up. It's just hand trucks at that point.
Yep.
So
Getting wheeled in by them hand trucks.
Hannibal Nectar, patent pending, like Josh said. Don't take it.
Trademark pending.
Yeah.
Whatever. You know. We're working on it.
Yeah, we'll get there.
Yeah.
What about? I was thinking about different. Apparently, there's a food shortage. Grocery store. Grocery
You
stores,
wasted away to nothing. I
still
mean,
look full to me. So
Still had everything you needed, huh?
yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
you
as long as
good.
I got Cheez-Its, dog, I'll live forever.
Like a roach.
But I was thinking about other. What was I thinking about
Other food?
for Thanksgiving?
No, okay.
Just
You
here-
thinking about bringing something in?
You thinking about bringing
You
Cheez-Its?
thinking about bringing something off the cuff in and trying to like make it a staple?
Yep.
I knew that's what you were doing.
Yeah.
I knew that's exactly.
And I was
what you were
thinking about
doing.
an animal that a lot of people don't know about or think about. It's
you
kind of
got?
elusive.
What you got?
Sable.
What?
A sable.
That's Brock Lesnar's wife.
No, we're not eating her.
the
But
thing you wear.
No, we're not.
kind of. That's the fur of it.
Ah.
That's the leftovers.
Oh.
Exactly. Second side business.
Sable. What?
Sable. A sable. Earl, you familiar with it? Okay, a sable, if you look at it.
A small mink.
What?
It's a big mink.
Right.
Big mink.
A sable looks like a cat a dog and a like a rat had a threesome and made it.
Yeah. Well, like
And
a weird fox.
Yeah, like a
weird cat
slower fox. Are they slow?
No, they pretty nimble.
That's a sloth you think about. Yeah. They real slow.
Yeah. What I'm thinking is, what kind of meat could you get off of it?
Well, I'm sure they can be diced up pretty much like a cow or any other animal. They've got your ribs and your hindquarters. And
You field dress
Wings.
it. You take the fur off. You see what you're working with.
Sable ribs,
Yeah.
Yeah.
sable shanks,
Shank steak.
Sable roast.
sable roast, sable
Shoulder.
pot stickers, sable.
Wings.
No, I don't have wings.
Oh.
Sable tenders. You know,
You do tenders.
sable fingers. That's what I was
Sable
thinking
fingers.
of. That's what made me think of it. I was looking for where I could get some steak fingers, and I saw a sable, and I was like, "Oh shit, you could cut them up.
Cut them up. Put
Yeah.
them in his fingers.
Yeah, fry them up."
Fry them up.
I
Call 'em
wonder.
fingers.
When you
Whatever.
thought this and saw this, you wasn't in Spartanburg, was you?
Nah, I wasn't near the diner.
Getting
I was,
mysticized by that damn diner.
No. I
Well,
was-
now there's a way to weave this into the Idaho farm. They could be a section off where we could raise sables,
Yep.
I like that.
Yep.
I was
What
putting-
do they eat? I mean, any idea?
other sables.
Yeah,
Let's get back to that Hannibal stuff you got.
yeah.
Hannibal nectar.
And there we go.
Yep.
Yeah, I was just trying to branch out because if I was trying to think of something we could eat if all the normal food.
Things went south.
Yeah, all turkeys are
Yeah.
balled up. All the hams balled
If there's
up.
no turkeys, chickens,
Ducks.
hams, cows. Yeah. If no, all those,
Animals
yeah,
who produce that meat.
then
or,
we
you
would
know,
go to
sables.
right.
That's the first thing.
It's the first one that I thought of. I was pooping when I was thinking about it.
I'm thinking ferret.
Well, I
Probably easier to
hadn't.
think a ferret
I might be
could
wrong,
grease.
but I hadn't really
Yeah.
seen that many
Oh, yeah.
sables around here. What about you?
Well, now, they're pretty elusive, so if they,
If they are around here, you didn't see
they
'em?
sneaky little creatures.
Well, we might want to find something that's not as sneaky or as fast or nimble.
Yeah, not as nimble, not as quick.
I
Yeah.
think they're more
Not as
shy
tough
than they
of-
are elusive. I think
that
they're
what it
real
is?
timid about like, oh, don't look at me.
Yeah, don't look at me now. Don't look at me.
Yeah.
Nah, no thanks.
But I feel like we could find some. Hell, there's a
Sable sanctuary?
worldwide. No, that'd be convenient. A worldwide forest association, agriculture. You know what the fuck I'm talking about?
Land.
Yeah,
There's some land up there.
it's protected by the government.
I got you. I got you.
You know, and I'm sure they got some out there.
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, if we can have a whole festival around Bigfoot and nobody's seen him, done anything like that, the least we can do is look for a sable.
Let me ask you: any of y'all go to the
The
Bigfoot festival?
chances are greater you would find the sable than Bigfoot.
Exactly.
Did anybody go to the Bigfoot festival?
I didn't.
No, I forgot. When I left here, I thought I'm gonna go home, do something. I don't know what I was gonna do, and then I'm gonna go. Well, football come on or something, and next thing I know, it was 5 o'clock.
And you lost the damn day,
I missed
Earl.
the Bigfoot.
You lost the dang day, didn't you?
Wasted it.
Well, I'm gonna put this out there, and it's gonna.
How they get him to come anyway? They pay him, you think?
Yeah.
I don't want to know how they made him come.
Who? What are
I'm
you
going to
talking
put this out there, and this might be controversial,
Well, we
Controversial.
wouldn't say that.
Oh,
and I don't
Hot
mean
take.
this in any negative way to anybody.
hot take coming in?
There's not a lot of brothers searching for Bigfoot.
No,
This is true.
It's
No,
a
there's
white
not.
sport.
it is. Yep.
I mean, I would imagine that festival was 99.99% white people.
I'm sure there were a few vendors
Yes.
that
Yes.
brought their.
they had to
barbecue
be there.
Yeah.
You know.
Yes.
They wasn't happy about being there. But they was
No,
there.
Because,
but listen, they a lot smarter than we are.
yeah.
Something like that. On TV when they hunting for Bigfoot. I mean, they've been hunting for like 11 years and they found.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what they gonna do when they find him?
Yeah, that's my thing.
I
Yeah, what
guarantee you.
Are you going to arrest him? Are you going to citizens arrest him?
Because all
Or do
these
you wanna kill
all
him?
these paranormal things on TV.
Yeah. Can you kill a ghost of
So,
Bigfoot?
that's right. So when they go into one of these places and they hear a ghost, they jump. Ah, what was that? Well, you looking for ghost? What do you think it was? It was a ghost. That's what you looking for.
That's what you came to find. What are you afraid of?
Same way, yeah. Same way with
thing.
Bigfoot.
Well, that's my thing with Bigfoot. That it seems like the people who are looking for Bigfoot are always ill prepared.
Yes.
Like they don't have any handcuffs. They don't even have a tarp. They don't have anything. They go out there with the clothes on their back.
And
They don't have any sproutable fences.
Exactly.
but what do?
They have flashlights.
Well, that's
They
right.
got that phone where they can film it.
Yeah.
You see,
Yeah, see, that's the thing.
You gotta
Like,
learn.
But that's also like if you're hunting for Bigfoot nowadays, I feel like video that ain't gonna do nothing for people. Because
got
people have
video.
seen
Yeah, we got
so
video.
many fake videos of Bigfoot and like, oh, I got his shoulder, oh, I got his left ear, like this is Bigfoot. No, you didn't. Number one, but nowadays it's putting a lot of pressure on people to actually kill Bigfoot.
Mm-hmm.
And bring
And
the body in.
I think that's a good thing. You know, I feel like if you're gonna do it, if you're gonna hunt Bigfoot, let's actually hunt him.
Yeah.
You know, let's go
Up
out there with a
around
gun.
him.
Let's put him down.
But see,
Let's
on the
bring
other
him
side of
back
that,
and say,
you know,
okay, I got me a Bigfoot.
Yeah, you got to look from Bigfoot's point of view.
Do they have a license? Do you have to get a license?
Well, that's the thing about it. I ain't even no license for it, so that's why I don't think he's real. Because
Well,
if he
you
was
gotta look
real,
at-
the government would
government
definitely
want
get
their
their
part.
cut.
Yeah,
That
look
issue
at it on the
tag.
other side. If you was a Bigfoot, you know, they don't know. They think you are hunting them. You know,
Yeah.
so
You
that's
don't
reason you ain't
hide.
seen one.
Yeah.
They just better at it than everybody else.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Well, Bear Grylls can't find them, then I don't.
well, they ain't
know
gonna be
what-
found.
Yeah, they're not going to
Yeah.
be found.
Hide and seek champ of the world.
Yeah.
Like no one can, even if everyone, I don't know.
2,000 years
Trey
running,
couldn't
baby.
even.
Yeah.
He couldn't even miss Bigfoot.
Yeah. He could hide
Yeah.
from now
Yeah.
until the end of his life, and Bigfoot still beat him by 100
Still
years.
beat it. Yeah.
Yep.
You know.
Bigfoot's looking around the corner. I see you, Trey.
Yeah. I'm watching you.
But yeah, I thought about that, and I thought about if we were to, gather a squad of people to, say, all right, we're going to hunt him, we're going to find him, and we're going to kill him. I would imagine that we would, get some other people just besides ourselves. This is a pretty damn formidable squad here, I think.
Yeah, I think we'd be all right.
This is starting to remind me of some sketchy shit man Earl down in El Salvador back in 1983.
Well, y'all was looking.
Whoa,
well,
check the statute of limitations on this now.
well, y'all
before you
were
go
looking
too
for a
far.
Never mind about
chupacabra.
that.
This is different. Y'all were looking for a chupacabra. We're looking for Bigfoot. We're good. We're good.
But
We're good.
It wasn't a chupacabra, it was El Chapo.
Oh.
Looking for.
Well, nah, you probably found him probably a little bit easier.
or found some of his
Yeah.
product.
Yeah, found
Again,
at least
the
something
statute of limitations,
associated
not
with
sure
him.
Yeah.
about.
Yeah, we're going to have to check.
Change the
check.
subject on
Yep.
that one.
I thought about it, and I thought about putting like a flyer out to see, who would sign up to be on a Bigfoot hunting team. Doesn't pay anything, unless we kill it.
No,
And
this is
then
volunteer.
See,
Yeah.
it's,
And even then,
the first thing come to my mind when you said that is, you remember back, I don't know, a year or two ago when that guy killed his wife, then he helped them look for her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Same thing right there.
Mm-hmm.
Bigfoot. He going to sign up to go looking for Bigfoot.
Yeah.
That's how smart they are.
We're gonna have somebody in a Bigfoot costume.
Yeah.
And we're gonna be. That's gonna lure him out. He's gonna see
Yeah,
you and be
he's
like,
gonna
oh, that's
see you and
family.
wanna
That's
come
right.
out.
Yeah.
that's Boomer from Salem.
Yeah.
And that's
But I thought about that, and I thought that the conversation wouldn't go as the sales pitch would stop abruptly with certain people, and brothers just ain't looking for Bigfoot.
No, they
We pitching them on going to look for Bigfoot, and they're like, that's white shit. Y'all do it.
Yeah, y'all do that.
and they're not wrong. They're
No.
not wrong. They're not wrong at all.
And I don't
because-
blame them for saying it.
No, because I think white people will find a lot of stuff to do to
Yeah.
avoid their actual life a lot of the
Oh, yeah.
time. So, like, Bigfoot hunting is one of the main things. Like, oh, shit, you ever seen a Bigfoot? No. No, but you know what you can do? You can spend 45 years hunting one.
Yeah.
if you really want to.
$45,000 looking
Yeah.
for it. Yeah.
You could mold your life around hunting something that nobody's ever actually caught if
Yeah.
you want to.
You just
And-
out there hunting for hope at that point.
Well, dude, that's the thing about it. I don't know, man. Maybe,
It's like snipe hunting.
yeah, maybe,
You just ain't
Bigfoot
gonna
hunters
catch
are just more hopeful than us.
Snack hunting? I catch a snack.
No,
Snipe.
Oh, yeah.
let's be,
Is
let's
Is that a
be
little
honest. I catch
chicken? What is that?
little rabbit?
You ain't never caught a snipe.
No.
We've heard about it.
Have y'all been snipe hunting?
No. So who was telling us about it?
Was it true?
Chuck.
No.
Chuck knows about snipe.
Oh, yeah.
He knew. Chuck
Yeah.
was one of the best there was at snipe hunting.
Now, Chuck seems like the kind of guy who would hunt an endangered animal and then brag about it
Well,
when he
that's,
killed it.
that's what snipe hunting is.
What is a snipe?
Snipe's awful elusive. I mean,
Okay.
you know.
Probably almost as bad as Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Is it in the
There's probably
sable
fewer
family?
pictures of a snipe than there are of Bigfoot.
Have I seen a snipe ran over in the road before?
I can't. I
mean,
doubt it.
He
Do they ever
hadn't
get
been
ran
with you
over?
that
They're
much.
quick and nimble. That's why it's hard to catch.
The reason why I asked that is I feel like I haven't. But I don't know what a snipe is. I don't know what it looks like. But
Is it basically the Roadrunner?
is it?
Is that what a snipe is?
No,
Oh.
Roadrunner's a Roadrunner. Snipe's different.
Roadrunner's
Or
a
s-
cartoon.
Roadrunners, yeah. Roadrunner's a cartoon, right?
Are those
what-
real?
No, those aren't real.
Roadrunner?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a bird.
Now we're not sure the Acme
Yep.
company's real.
Yeah, Acme Company. I ain't sure if they really.
Okay,
y'all making that up.
Roadrunner.
And that
it's-
coyote,
Y'all making
he don't
that
walk
shit
on
up.
his back feet. He walks on all four.
Yeah.
You know, so that's what cartoons will do to you.
I seen one. I seen a coyote not long ago. Almost hit it with a golf cart.
Yep.
Yeah.
Almost ran that thing over.
Mm-hmm. I was looking for a sable in the woods.
Found a coyote.
Yeah.
6
And I
and
was
one,
like,
half a dozen.
It looks too much like a dog. I can't eat that. But I did. I thought that. I forgot what I thought. Oh, we need new Thanksgiving meats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think you could do new, I don't know, man. I'm going to be honest with you. I've thought about taking, just regular ass lunch meat from, Oscar Mayer
Mm-hmm.
and just getting some of the sliced turkey and just putting it on like a nice little cutting board and bringing it and being like, oh, there's the turkey.
There's a turkey. It's charcuterie.
It's a birdery.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is.
What about
That's it.
what you made? That made me think of. Shit.
Must not have made
I
you
thought
think
about
of
doing
it.
the same thing with ham.
Yeah. You
That's
said-
that honey ham right there, baby.
Yeah,
Boop,
keep
boop,
talking.
boop.
I'll remember it.
And I'm literally just laying out a, what is it? Brand of ham?
I don't
Oscar
know,
Mayer?
man. Shit. I thought. it was-
Boar's head.
Boar's head? No,
Yeah.
that's too good.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm talking about
Oh,
straight lunch meat
oh.
and presenting it
Oscar
as
Mayer.
the turkey and
Okay.
ham,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I didn't get this out of the 2 for $5 deal at, Ingles.
If I knew,
spent time
if I
on
saw
this.
that, I would expect that to be cold,
Good. It is.
and I would
just
eat
bought
it. But I see a damn rump of a pig laid up there, and I thought, hey man, that's gonna be some
It'll
good
be
eating.
hot and juicy and tasty.
Probably got a little
No,
brown
so-
sugar, a little orange juice, citrus in there.
No,
Oh,
man, it was. I mean, just
cold.
one of the most egregious things that's ever
I
happened.
told
to
you
me.
it had scarred him.
Yeah,
And
I
it
can tell
has.
it has.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
Did something to you.
yeah, but damn it, dude, I thought of what you were talking about. So it's ham, Thanksgiving, turkey. Listen, I'll be honest with you, and I'll admit this on camera. That I've not admitted to anybody, but
Here we go.
since that day, every time I go to eat Thanksgiving, don't matter unless it's here because I know it's hot. Anywhere else I
you test
go,
the ham, don't you?
oh, I'll touch it.
You touch somebody else's ham slice.
He picks it up, feels of it. Okay, that'll work.
and he ain't talking about his plate. He's talking about everybody's plates.
I'll sneak
Talking
it.
about the plate that the ham's on.
I'll
It's
sneak
like,
it. I'll get my plate, and be like, everybody be getting their stuff, and I'll put my plate over my hand, just go.
just to see. Just to see. And then you take that
Even
same
if it's
piece of
cold,
ham.
where you put it back on the
yeah,
ham
you
plate.
put it back right on the plate.
No, I reach into the ham plate and touch a piece.
Yeah, you're just like, oh yeah, that's not.
Now, I wash my hands; they're clean when I do it, but still, I wouldn't
mean, it's
want
still
somebody else
hands.
touching my.
Yeah,
hand,
well, you do.
And but yeah, I do that. And if it's not warm,
You ain't even getting it on your plate anymore, are you?
no,
Well, good.
I'll hide it, dude. If I accidentally get it and I've realized shit, it's cold.
Well,
Try to
you know,
stick it up under the table.
This Thanksgiving
piece of
thing, I
gum.
mean, it's we're supposed to be thankful. And I was thinking, the other day that when we
Microwaves.
do the podcast, we need to, go around and tell what we're thankful for.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Go ahead.
well, I'm thankful that little boy in 6th grade didn't die. I mean, I didn't hit him that hard. Okay. So that's the most, I'm thankful for that.
That's right. You didn't get a charge.
No
Early on
charges,
in life.
no handcuffs, no nothing. So I'm pretty
At
thankful.
that time.
Well, yeah, I mean, not for that instant.
Right.
I guess is what I'm saying. So I'm thankful for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, shit, that's good. I mean, I'm thankful for all you guys. I'm thankful for life,
Yeah.
in general.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm thankful for technology. I'm thankful for a lot of stuff.
I'm thankful for microwaves, and I'm also thankful that Christmas is coming soon, so we can get you a new hat.
Why?
I hate that fucking hat.
See, at some there's something in me that let me know that you hated it, and I think that's why I like it more. Like, I don't know if it's just a brotherly instinct or what, but I'm like, fuck, I love this hat. I love this hat.
I'm gonna get you a new one.
Well, you better.
What you thankful for,
I'm
Earl?
still gonna wear this.
I'm thankful my Social Security check finally started coming.
Amen, brother.
That's right.
Been getting by on my looks for almost 3 years. I'd like to starve to death.
That's right.
Well, now you get back up to your fighting weight.
I'm
245.
I'm back. I'm what one would call solvent now.
There you go.
That's right.
I'm thankful that guy first started putting pig feet in jars and putting them in the grocery store. I'm thankful he told the truth, because if he'd called it something else, I might have tried them.
Yeah.
You know, but it's pig feet, ain't no chance of me trying them.
Well,
Not
that's
a
a sick
chance.
bastard
You know.
right there.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
If he'd have called them swine hoof, you'd have tried one.
well, yeah.
yeah. I don't know what that is.
You never know.
Jeffrey
Yeah, I
Dahmer
don't know what that
started
is.
that,
What's
What
swine
is
hoof?
swine hoof?
What's that?
Swine
Sounds good.
hoof.
Let's try it.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you barbecue these, or I mean,
Dominique's little pigfoot.
I don't know. I'm not. You grill them? What do you do with them?
I think you just
Pickle
put them in you put them in a boiling pot of water.
yeah, they're already
Right.
pickled, ain't they, in the store?
Yeah,
And
then
you
pickles pig's feet.
get,
How
yeah,
do they
you get them
taste?
out and
You asked Buddy. I don't know.
That's the real question.
I think you
Almost
chew
threw
them
up.
like a Slim Jim. I mean,
Well, that's the thing. Do they cook them, Earl? Do they cook them and then pickle them?
I'm not reaching my hand in there to find out.
I think they just.
Do
I
they
think what
cut?
do-
Do they?
everybody
cut up
looking
the
at Earl
pig
like,
and
Earl,
just
are you a
take the
connoisseur of
feet
pig's feet?
and put it?
Just because they put the pig's feet right beside the pickled eggs, don't mean I'm going to eat either one of them.
Yeah, I think what they do is
Is that raw pig foot?
yeah. Basically, they get the pig right, and before they, you know,
Give
they
it,
got to
give it a pedicure.
They got to cut it up. So what they do is they grab it by the tail, and then grab the snout like a bowling ball, and then run it across that slicer, slice them legs off, throw them into pickles, and then they proceed to dissect them.
I got you. Then you get the the ribs.
Then they
the
send it to
pork
the middle school, and they let
loin,
them cut it up, and then they send it back and they package it. That's how it goes.